in the beginning stages of this process, what truly, truly, truly helped me wake up was, like, in the beginning of the process, like I had said in my second video, and if you're not sure of my process, go back to the second video I made. I believe it's called 360 turnaround something. It's part 2, and I tell my story about waking up to myself and the catalyst of what brought me aware to my life, and when I took off the blinders. But what truly, truly helped me, and I want to share this because if anybody's went through or going through or was in that part of my life of trying to understand life, what I believed was, there was a big God in heaven who judged us, and there's a heaven and there's a hell, okay? And then what grabbed my attention was a video about a priest going to hell. So that sent me down a rabbit hole, and I don't think I explained what truly helped me as I binged. I became addicted to near-death experience stories, videos. I constantly watched Alex Ferrari's videos. His podcast is Next Level Soul, and another lady's, I want to mention her, but I can't remember her name. Wisdom of, I don't know, something like that. But I watched a lot of NDEs and started to basically research it and understand that everybody has there's lots of NDEs that are very different, but also very alike in their own ways. But when I watched those, it was it hit me. It just hit me to my core. It was just a knowing that this is it. Finally, something that rings true to me, and understanding what we're doing here, what Earth is, what we are, the understanding of our blueprints before we, come to this Earth, and before we plan out what we want to do and all that. But honest to God, it helps me go through these life challenges. I was able to let go of all the shame that I was carrying of choices that I've made in my life, to understand and know that those were my experiences for a reason, and I set out and planned this life before I even came here to get to where I am today. To every little incident in my life now, there's a knowing that for whatever reason this is happening is because it's supposed to. And there's just this serenity to me, this calm that comes over me, and I just know that whatever happens in this lifetime is supposed to. And there's lots of different ways that we can look at everything that we've experienced. The ability to change my perspective on choices that I've made. Let's change the narrative of something awful that happened, and let's call it adventurous. And when you change the trajectory of what you thought it was, and I'm going to think like this, it collapses that timeline. It lets that heaviness go, and it lets me follow a new path. And for me, it worked. For me, it works. I I am able to go through my life every single day, every single challenge, to know that I am right where I'm supposed to be. I'm going through everything I'm supposed to go through. I mean, God forbid if something awful happens. If something awful happens, there is a huge part of me that will just know that this is the experience I'm supposed to be experiencing. And everything is going to be okay in my life. And I have so much peace in my life. I have so much clarity and peace in my life, knowing all that I have learned from all the NDE stories. Watch them, research them, and connect with them. And I mean, for me, it worked. For you, it may not, but for me, it was just a true, it resonated with me so much more than a big God up there sitting in his chair judging all of us. So I hope you can take this knowledge and run with it and go through life with knowing that every experience that we experience, it's why we're here.